gates. Got a 280ZX. Look at that. Stick shift. It's pretty clean, not gonna lie. Damn. It's a builder car. Also got a Sting. Pre-facelift. Not a new Edge. Probably an automatic. Yep, auto. Red. Someone took the spoiler off. That's cool. Pretty rad. Passing by the porta potties right now. Luckily it doesn't smell like shit yet. I'm pretty sure they just emptied it out. I've actually been to this pick and pull before. It's actually in this video right here where I swapped the Del Sol. Took it off of a EG Civic over by the scrapyard. Where it's forklift certified over there. We're here for an Integra. We're gonna take the rack off and put it into the Del Sol. I know there's 3 DCs here. Luckily where this pick and pull is, it's kind of like dead. It's in the middle of fucking nowhere, so I'm pretty sure we could probably find the parts needed. Maybe some other cool things along the line. Just do it. Here we are. Let's take a look down the lines and see what we could find before hopping in. Got a Lancer, not an Evo. Automatic. Pretty decent. Oh! Okay. It's a fucking wagon. That's cool. Little spoiler. Damn. This thing probably was a little bit fun to drive at least. Oh, we got an Eclipse. Take a look at this thing. Too bad these things like suck. Oh, it's a stick. People don't like these cars. I think that Mitsubishi kind of missed the ball with this one because heavy and mostly a piece of shit. I actually have these air vents for my Miata since they're pretty much directly bolt in. So, is this an EK? Ooh, it is. Let's see if we could salvage some parts off of this for the Del Sol. That's pretty cool. Fucking bumper in the way, that's cool. ECU is still there. That's pretty crazy. Usually ECUs are gone, see, that's what I'm talking about. It's a good fucking, this is a good spot because no one knows about this, and this is in a far off corner. Transmission's intact. Look at this thing. It's A6? A4, okay. I don't know a lot about Audis, I just had an A3 as a daily. Oh, speaking of the devil, there's an A3 over there. Automatic. Yeah, I used to daily one of these things. Whoa. Someone took the door off of this. Tan interior. Pretty cool. There we go. There's the Integra that I was looking for. Look at that. See, I told ya. Freaking B series is still intact. Power steering car, so that's good. Back pinion is probably still in here. Yeah, here it is. Oh, well, that's cool. Yeah, don't think I could use this. Damn it. That sucks. Okay. Guess no one's getting into here. There we go. Didn't expect it to be like that. Okay, cheap wannabe carbon fiber e-brake. ECU's gone. Can I use this? I think I can. Salvage that. Pretty nice thing. Oh shit. Breaker bar. Wreaking havoc on the cars. Okay. Oh! Drilled and slotted rotors. The fuck? Thing was probably someone's daily driver. And it's probably had some nice coilovers because I'm not seeing the coilovers on the car. And it has these fucking bitch straps on it. If the ECU was still here, this would be a complete swap. Someone took the airbox, but this motor's still intact. Or maybe it's blown. Who knows? All right, let's go look for the other Integras, I guess. This is the thing about most pick and pulls. It's fucking hot. Parts bag right here. Yoink. There we go. Here's the second integra that's over here. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, they took the lower control arms. Nice. Let's take this. Is it a power steering car? No! Damn it. This isn't a power steering car. That's unfortunate. Automatic. I'm actually confused on how this thing isn't a power steering car if it's an automatic. That's pretty silly. It's more the economy-based one. Oh, they only took one side? They did half the job. Less effort. Fuck is that? Oh, it's right here. I literally moved it earlier. Okay, I might just be dumb. Okay, got another Eclipse. This one's probably most definitely automatic. Yep. Not as cool as the first one we saw. Red though. It's not like the in-your-face red, it's just a normal red that you'd most likely find. Oh, look at this old Sentra. That's pretty cool. Broken glass. Looks like it's a manual with the shift linkage up there. That's pretty cool. Transmission is long gone. Oh, we got a tip your own over here. Probably automatic. Oh, stick shift. That's cool. I don't think this car deserves that much hate. It's pretty nice little commuter car. I'd own an RSX or hell, even a Celica before this thing. So rest in peace, I guess. Check out the Z. 350Z. Motor still intact, minus some valve covers. You never know why people steal this. Drilled and slotted. Pretty cool. Probably stick. Nope, automatic. Interesting. 350Z. I never liked these cars. I don't know. Never really fit my style, which is kind of weird because I like two-seater sport coupes or sports cars. Cool to see though. You don't see these every day. What the heck? I don't think I've ever seen one of these. Little guy. Oh, what the fuck? Dude, the interior in here is fucking mint. What the hell? I think this thing might have just came in here. Oh. Check out what's under the hood. Okay, well that's cool. They didn't check it up. So this thing probably did just get here. Dang. Battery's gone, of course. Fire hazard. That big ass motor. Is it like a V6 or something? Someone let me know in the comments. I don't know Infinities or Nissans like that. This thing is cherry, bro. Yeah, this thing must have just came in here. Yeah, 513. Time of recording, it's like 520. An E36 Vert up in here. I think this one also probably just got in here. Also a manual. It's not as clean in here as the, that's mold. Pretty cool. Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm not gonna question that. Civic. All right, moment of truth. Last one. Dang. Also a manual steering rack. I think off the Del Sol we could probably fix this. You know what I mean? Probably fix that low-key. Alright, I think the one in the front could be fixable if we could just swap this over. Well, these cars aren't going anywhere. Oh, new bushings in here. That's cool. Well, we might as well keep taking a look around. Those cars aren't going anywhere. Another Tiburon. Probably an automatic, this one. Yep, automatic. Don't need to look at the engine bay for this one. Got an EG hatchback over here. That's pretty cool. Could probably use some parts off of this thing for the Del Sol. Obviously the ECU is long gone. Steering wheel and the steering column is gone too, and the dash. Windshield smashed in. Seats is just sticking out of the trunk for some reason. Unbelievable. Oh yeah, completely gutted. Was a stick. Okay, that's pretty cool. Left everything. Steering rack is right there. See, this is what I wished was in the Integras. No one pulled out the motors. That would have been so easy to take out, but that's literally the same exact rack that's in my Del Sol. Not a fan of it. Nothing really left in the rest of the lot. The end of the lot's like right there. Just a bunch of X3s and Odysseys and that RAV4. But that's like realistically the only cool thing that's over there. All right, well, out of 3 Integras, 1 is power steering and the other 2 are manual racks. Power steering one has a little bit of a problem with its driver's side seal. I'm pretty sure we could just take the ones off the Del Sol and put it on there. Worst case scenario, we just take off the manual rack off the Integra and we just throw on the seal around that. Had a quick accident at the Integra. Cute little boo-boo. There's also one here. Turns out they cut the freaking headers off. Or not the headers, but they cut the downpipe right underneath where I was supposed to take a 17 off the steering rack. And it cut my freaking arm open. Luckily, you always come to the junkyard prepared with rags and shit, but I didn't bring bandages this time. Sucks. But I did bring some pads that I could just dry my hand off of. Always stay safe at junkyards, people. All right, we're back at the house. We got the cars right there. Yeah, aside from me fucking cutting myself, which is pretty cool, I didn't even get the steering rack to begin with because it turns out that the gauge cluster had a piece of tape over the odometer, the miles, 400,000 miles. I even tried the motor and it was freaking blown. It was like completely seized. So basically cut my arm for nothing. I did take this off of it right here. I took this rear sway bar because the Del Sol doesn't have rear sway bar. There's a lot of other updates that I have with the cars I didn't think really needed to be a full-length video, so let me just go ahead and do a quick little update. Starting with the Miata, we have Tupperware, some side skirts right here, and the bumper, we got the spats. We also have a tip right there with the new exhaust system right there, which is pretty damn cool. We have a roll bar in the car, fit with some stickers and a windbreaker. There's new wheels and tires right here. Got some Koenig decograms chilling on there, and this front lip right here to make the car pop some more. It's a little bit of a mess inside the car because I sold my daily. Freaking mirror shine over here. We cut and polished the Del Sol, so this thing is absolutely freaking clean as hell. Look at this thing. This car is now lowered. It's got springs on it now. It has some K-tuned street coilovers. The rears are a little bit lower than the front by like an inch, maybe half an inch, so I'll have to lower that a little bit. Down here we have some subframe bracing. As you can see, sway bar isn't on there. You also see the K-tuned springs right there, the coilovers. There's the shift knob. Oh, you can't see that. There's the shift knob right there from the Integra that we put into here. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, like I said, just a lot of shit that I put onto these 2 cars that didn't really necessarily need a full-length video. Mainly just due to the fact that, but yeah, just a lot of stuff that was put onto these cars, like coilovers, wheels and tires, roll bars, sway bars, that just really didn't need to be a full video. And also because, I'm working on the car and making video at the same time, that seems kind of tedious. So I guess moving forward with this channel, I'm not going to stop making car videos, but I want to take my channel to different places, if that makes sense. I will be trying to experiment maybe next week or maybe by the end of the month going into this summer, so we'll see. But for now, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.